Hey, my Lipton. So I want to come through with a quick video. So I think we're all on Twitter today, but I was on Twitter today and I was just like, whatever. And I saw that Vince McMahon was trending again, and I was like, oh God, what did he do now? Is it something more to do with his sexual harassment, whatever, sexual misconduct stuff? And no, people were just rejoicing on Twitter that Vince McMahon, that today's the last day that the McMahons will have the majority share of the WWE, the World Wrestling Entertainment. Now, today's the last day, and starting tomorrow, WWE will be mostly owned by Endeavor, Ari Emanuel. It will combine with the UFC. And so this is this is, I guess, an end of an era. Basically, what people are talking about on Twitter and on the internet and stuff. And people are rejoicing. People are rejoicing. Um, Listen, I spoke about this previously on my channel. I think I did 2 videos on my channel about this whole sale and stuff like that. If you guys don't know, go watch my wrestling talk playlist. Okay, go see what I had to say. Now, I remember my first video when there was, at the time where there were rumors that were coming out that WWE was going to be for sale. Vince McMahon is going to sell it. Da, da, da. At first, that very first video, you can actually hear in that first video that I was somewhat emotional about it, because I was just like, listen, like, at the end of the day, WWE is, it's its own sect, it's its own entity. You know what I mean? And I felt like it felt very disingenuous to give it to some other company that doesn't know wrestling, that doesn't know the business, the history, the, like, where WWE is now being a global entertainment company. And I felt uncomfortable with the fact that, Vince is going to be selling this company. Now, as time goes on, as time went on, I was just like, listen, at this point, because people kept making up rumors and the dirt sheets and stuff, I was over it. I was just, at this point, sell this freaking thing, sell it, sell it, sell it, get out of my face. And they sold it, and thank God they sold it to Endeavor. I'm glad they didn't sell it to the Saudis, but even though still WWE still doing business with the Saudi Arabians, so whatever. So yeah, that was that, and yeah, this is the last day. All I can really say, and this is gonna be a short video. All I can really say is that I'm not surprised. Like, I'm not surprised, but I am, like, I can't believe that Vince McMahon, he bought this company from his father, who he claims he loves, and all these different things, and yet instead of passing down his company to his children, Shane, Stephanie, these two who worked their asses off for this business to please him and to please, just making sure that they feel like, Vince believes in them in order to take over the company that they grew up in. Instead of passing down the company to his children, he sells it to a different entity that doesn't know wrestling, that doesn't know the business, that doesn't know the history of it. And it's the continuous selfishness of Vince McMahon and the ego. It's ego. All of this is ego. So I'm just, because it's just like, if I'm someone that brought my kids up in a business, listen, y'all can talk about nepotism all y'all want, whatever, whatever. I'm passing my shit down to my kids and make sure we generate that generational wealth expeditiously. Okay? And I don't know. I just feel like if Vince McMahon Sr. was alive right now, I think that he'll be extremely disappointed in Vince McMahon Jr. It is what it is. But the real reason why he sold this thing to Endeavor is because at the time when Stephanie McMahon, Triple H, and Nick Khan were on the board, they vetoed Vince McMahon for coming back to become the CEO of the company. But Vince McMahon say, fuck y'all, I have most of the stocks, and so therefore I'm pushing my way through. And I'm selling my company to a friend of mine who I probably known for a decade, since y'all guys want to veto me from coming back to the company that I built. The reason why it's global is because of me. So I think that's what happened. That's why Stephanie is no longer with the company. That's why I think that Triple H is not in this deal. And Nick Khan is just there. So now I think, I forgot, I think Vince owns probably like maybe 30% of the company now. I'm not sure. I've had to go look back and get that information. So don't quote me on that. But, Endeavor, Ari Emanuel owns most of the stocks, the shares of the WWE. So it is what it is. I am disappointed. I'm not surprised, but I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed that, because you really thought that at least he would have pass this company down to at least Triple H or at least Stephanie, because the way it seemed like he really favored Stephanie over Shane. So I thought, okay, maybe it will go to Stephanie or Shane. But then I was like, okay, but Shane is, Stephanie or Triple H, sorry, instead of Shane. But then, because Stephanie was Stephanie was there for, oh my God, since she was in her early 20s working at this company. Shane even left at a certain amount of time. So it's just like, it's unfortunate. And I know that Shane and Stephanie are saddened with this because they probably thought that the company was going to get passed down to them and their children. And, so it is what it is. But yeah, please tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. How do you guys feel about this Endeavor deal closing out today? How do you guys feel? Please like, comment, and subscribe. Let's get up to 600 subscribers, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.